Good morning. All right. So, since yesterday, it's been super exciting seeing how many women are interested in this last 90 days mentorship that I've talked about. So, I thought instead of trying to, write out a bunch of responses that I would shoot this quick video. That way you can kind of understand a little bit more and decide if it's something that sounds good to you. So, starting with the basics, a coach really just helps people move more and eat better. That's the simplest way that I explain what I do. It's a ton of fun. I work with women all over the country, and it's exciting to have a business that's not, I guess, restricted by location. So, a traditional business, if I were to open, say, a gym, then here where I live in Arizona, the only clientele I could really work with are those that live in this zip code and can drive to me. So, especially as a military spouse, it's amazing to have this online wellness business where I can work with women anywhere, regardless of if they're all the way across the country or even in the UK and Canada. So, the intention of this last 90 days challenge is that instead of on January 1st, 2019, you wake up with these goals and dreams and resolutions, and you're going to get in the best shape of your life, and you're going to finally do all those things that you said you've always wanted to do. Instead of that, on October 1st, we are going to spend the last 90 days of this year, of 2018, really working on personal growth, getting into the best shape of our lives, and building a business at the same time, building your own coaching business. And I think that one of the reasons that I've been really successful in this, and you guys have to know that as a coach starting an online business, especially with Team Beachbody, it is a level playing field. Nobody has an advantage or a leg up. It's not about when you join. It's just about how hard you want to work and how hard or how much you're willing to stick with your goals. So, for example, when I started, I had just had my youngest son, and I went through this like crazy postpartum season where I deleted everyone off Facebook. My criteria was, well, if I wouldn't send them a handwritten birthday card because I already have their address, then they got to go. And I also didn't have Instagram. In fact, it's only been the last 2 months that I've really started using my Instagram, and I have close to 6,000 followers now. So if that kind of gives you an idea of what you can do in a short amount of time, it's just an example of the fact that you don't have to be someone with a ton of followers or a large social media presence, and you don't even necessarily have to know all the details or, what you have to do, because that's my job to mentor you. You just have to have this attitude that everything is figure outable. And that's the attitude I have. And it's the attitude I had when I started. I don't think figure outable is a word, but really I knew, okay, I want more for my life. I want more for my family. I know that right now I'm kind of playing beneath what I'm capable of. And I don't have to, be the best or have all the answers. I can figure it all out as I go. So that's what I'm looking for, is women who have this attitude of, I want more. I'm going to head that direction. I understand that it's going to take some commitment, but I'm willing to figure it out as I go. And I'm excited to do that. When I first started, our company has this huge event every summer, and it's a lot of fun because you get to work out live with celebrity trainers, and you get to do all these like wonderful workshops and parties, and it's like the time of my life. It's hard to believe it's work because it feels like vacation every time. My husband says, you're going on vacation again this summer, and it's really a work trip, but it's so wonderful. But anyways, I started as a coach, and I knew that trip was 6 months away, and I said to myself, I am going to go all in for this 6 months. I'm going to give this business the attention it deserves. I'm going to really dedicate myself to growing it. And if at that 6-month mark I don't see, what I was hoping to see, then I can back away. But I'm not even going to give myself an option of a way out or second guess myself until I've been committed for 6 months. So that's what I'm kind of asking you to do, is give yourself the next 90 days, 3 months, to be full and committed to yourself to becoming the best version of you, and then learning about growing a business at the same time. And it's not, the fun part is it doesn't take a lot of time. Like when I started, both of my kids were under 2 years old. It was like having twins at different stages, both in diapers. My husband was nowhere to be seen because he was this crazy duty for the Marine Corps that just meant he was working 6 days a week, practically 18 hours every single day. And I was a full-time college student. So like having extra time to run an extra business wasn't really on my radar, but I found that I could put pockets. I've had pockets in my day where I could work towards building something that really excited me and that I saw the potential for tons of freedom in. So during nap time, or instead of watching, This Is Us, or instead of binging on Netflix or just mindlessly scrolling my phone, I use that time to do some business related activities that my mentor taught me. And slowly that consistency built me the business that I have today. So I've been coaching now for 6 years. It was a little over a year ago that I hit 6 figures in my business. And I do not say that to brag. I just say that to tell you what's possible, because I started this super young, naive, sort of insecure and introverted, without a social media following or really a strong sense of what I had to do to build a business. And I just committed to it because I didn't want to break the promise to myself. And from this tiny town in northern Michigan, I started to build this amazing career that I have today. And I love it. I love it so much. So if that sounds like something that you can do, just commit. You don't have to know everything. Definitely don't have to be an influencer on Instagram or even have, 1,000 Facebook friends. You just have to be someone that says, you know what? I can commit to this for 90 days. I deserve better. I know I'm capable. I can learn the rest as I go. And I'm all in. Then I definitely want to work with you, because it's fun to see women thrive. And I'm going to tell you this quick story. The difference between a successful coach and one who's not is literally just knowing that life happens no matter what. Bad things happen in life, good things happen in life, surprising things happen in life, no matter what. And you have to choose to be the person that even when the hard happens, you still work and walk towards the best for yourself and your family. I have a new coach on our team. Her name is Ashley Cook. I think you'll get to know her. And she is amazing. Her husband suddenly had this massive stroke, was in a coma. She was told he wouldn't walk again, talk again. They have 3 children together. She was working as a nurse, but now is his full-time caregiver at home. Praise the Lord, he's walking again. He's becoming more verbal. They're seeing him, being healed and improving every single day. But in the meantime, she has no income for her family, and she decided to coach. So in the midst of all this going on, she's suddenly, wearing the weight of the world on her shoulders for her family. Her husband has this massive recovery road ahead of him. She's got children, by the way, and she's involved in other things like her church. And their tiny community even just suffered this great tragedy where some of their high school students lost their lives in a car accident. So like major stuff. But she's still showing up in her business, and it's giving her joy. And it's brought significant income into her household that had none just in her first 2 months of coaching. So those are the women that I want to work with. Women who are like, you know what? Bad stuff happens all the time. Life gets crazy. Schedules are crazy. Kids are crazy. The unexpected will pop up. But regardless, I want to cultivate something that adds more to my life, allows me to give more to the community, and certainly provide more freedom for my family. So if this still sounds good, then just reply and say that you're in, and I'll tell you how to get signed up. You'll get started with just a your year of workouts. So you'll be given a year of Beachbody On Demand, which is our digital hub of fitness programs. It's like Netflix, only way better. And I've always gotten way better results with these programs than even when I'd spend 2 hours at the gym or running 10 miles a day. And then you'll also get a month's supply of either Shakeology or a Performance Line, which is a pre-workout. If you've seen me talk about Mom Crack, and Recover, which is a super yummy post-workout recovery protein, and it tastes like Wendy's Frosty. If you get the chocolate version, it tastes like an Orange Julius from Dairy Queen if you get the orange. So both phenomenal options, and all it takes to open your business is getting that challenge kit that allows you to start working on yourself and have this rockin' bod on New Year's, and that also gives you a business that could become a six-figure income when you stick with it. All right, this went a little bit over, but I wanted to give you more information, and I can't wait to chat further and hopefully welcome you to our team.